fuck needs to get done. Trip to FedEx, trip to UPS, packing, shipping stuff out, sorting, pricing, just filler shit.
All right.
I have no clue.
Nobody.
Alright, I'm dropping those links down below again. Whole page is going to be at the top. If you guys want to check it out, anything can be ripped and shipped for personals. And then we got 2 breaks still running. Mosaic Draft Picks number 7 and Stadium Club number 5. Hoping to get at least one of those ripped before the end of today. Let's try and get it going early. Who wants next?
Is there sports turned on the TV?
We don't get channels.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So we just watch stocks all day. And then on Saturday, we get a special. We get advertisements about the Ninja Foodie and the teeter wheel or something. Hopes you're back. That's about it. That's all you watch on repeat on Saturday. Hour after hour. Unless anything sports is on a main news channel, we don't get it. like we got March Madness because they had too many games to fit on the same channel. We get an occasional hockey game. No baseball. I don't think we've ever gotten basketball. I think we got football maybe twice.
Bears games?
No.
No.
Anything that's on prime times. 12 o'clock. Whatever's on the main channel. We might get it. We get to watch and learn how to make money, though. I'll probably the same 12 stocks every day. That day go over for 3 hours.
Wheat, soybean oil. I'm gonna invest in a lot of corn.
It's a good investment.
Yeah.
Oil's probably not a bad investment right now.
Wood's horrible. Like building wood.
Yeah. Well, it's not a shortage.
You said it is on it? It is?
Yeah.
I heard that a lot of people are trying to sell their like wood off because they kept a bunch during
Yeah.
COVID.
And it's not a shortage, so they can get a good price for it.
Yeah.
Because my uncle does woodworking.
How does he?
It's like his side job, isn't actually. That's not his main job, but he has like a whole like side business set up for it. And he's like, yeah, luckily I have a bunch of extra wood because I literally can't buy any anywhere. He's like, I have to pay like 3 times what I was paying like a month ago.
Oh wow.
He got a bunch of wood in odd way though, because he moved, and for whatever reason, the family planted a ginormous tree in the middle of the backyard. It was like probably 20, 30 feet tall for no reason, and it was like a willow, huge ass tree. So he chopped it down and he just used the wood.
Smart.
He was like, I wouldn't even want a small tree here. I don't know what. This takes up the whole backyard. Like, they literally moved, and it was like 2 days later, he was like, yeah, I chopped it down. I was like, alright,
That's a smart thing to do.
fair enough.
Yeah.
That was a while ago, though. He might have sold some of it right now, actually. I don't know. But even his stuff, because of the wood shortage, all his, stuff that he sells after he makes it, that went up a crazy amount, too. Because nobody can even get, like, basic stuff.
Yeah.
Plastic's on a shortage. We couldn't buy top loaders for, like, 3 months.
Like any or just like the small ones?
Just
Or
this,
ones?
we had a bunch of the big ones, so we didn't have to buy them. The standard ones.
Oh.
Couldn't get them. People were selling them on Amazon for like $13.
I gotta get some. Eventually.
How do I recognize his number? Hello? Never mind. I do not want to extend my car's warranty.
I got a phone call yesterday or 2 days ago of someone saying that they were the FBI. I think. It was a robot call.
I've gotten a lot of interesting calls.
Yeah. I tried to have a conversation with it and then it hung up on me.
One time I got a real person, and
I just made them repeat themselves for like 10 minutes straight. They read off what they wanted me to do, and I was like, sorry, can you repeat that? And then they'd finish and be like, I didn't catch that, sorry. It went on for like 10 minutes. I just had it on speaker. I wasn't even by my phone. I was literally yelling across the room just because I wanted to see how long they would go.
It was like 10 minutes.
It was like 9 or 10 minutes, and then they finally hung up. That number has never called me back ever again.
I think that's a smart thing to do.
I still get ghost calls, but that one, no.
I want to do that one day.
Yeah, it was the first time I got a real person, not a robot, so I had to jump at the opportunity.
You know what? I did have one person where I connected to a person because I clicked the number, and I was like, you know what? If they're gonna take my like credit card information, they could have the $5 in my account. Like I don't even care at this point. So I started talking to her for like a little bit. I started telling him my life story, and he was asking me about my car insurance policy.
Yep. That's a go-to.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, girl left me in high school, and I did that during my one of my jobs too. It was a slow day, so I took out my phone, answered the call right in front of everybody else, and talked to him for like 10 minutes.
Where'd you work at before this?
The Chicago Steel, technically. So.
Oh, yeah, you told me.
Yeah, but then I got fired from that because
Yeah.
of COVID.
Bad timing.
Yeah, really bad timing.
What
So
about
then
before that?
Before that, I was working like 3 jobs. So I worked at like Jewel, Kohl's. Cause it's like this was like right out of college, and I was like, I need money like right
That's a
now.
lady that's prepared. I'm not that.
She's smart.
I never have an umbrella. And I'm always like, I should just put one in the back because they're this big. It's not going to take up that much space. And then it rains, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't do that.
Yeah, I worked at those 2 places, and then I worked at my dad's workplace because he's a chiropractor down in downtown Naperville. So that was fun. I quit all those jobs in like other than my dad's job, but quit those jobs the worst way possible too. Like I wasn't scheduled for like a week, so I walked into my manager's office and I was like, I walked right out.
I've only done that for one job, but there was reasoning behind it. So,
They stopped scheduling me. That's why I did that. So I said I'm not gonna show up.
Still any more breaks?
no. We did some personals. Mike got to rip some Pokemon.
I did.
Frederick,
Yeah.
huh?
I only made him rip like 10 packs, but a little help with the personal. We only did Stadium Club.
There goes my PSA 10. No one wanted the mosaic?
No. We had people ask about Champions League, but they didn't buy it.
UEFA?
Yeah. The Topps Chrome.
I sold 2 boxes myself.
Oh, nice.
On the website or Dairies?
No, Aries.
Is that all going to one person?
Big ballers.
Yeah, but I worked at Portillo's,
Oh,
and I was only there for 2 months. I would have stayed longer because the pay wasn't bad. Because at the time, minimum wage was $8.25, so I was making like $10.50. So I was like, "It's good money. I'm not gonna quit this job." And then my friend's brother died, and it was like a good friend. Like I had known him for like 10 years, so obviously I knew his brother pretty close too, because they were only 2 years apart. He died. And they had like the wake like right away, because it was like a tragic accident. So they like he did no open casket. They like cremated him. Just the wake was literally like 2 days later, and then the funeral was the day after. So I requested off, and they were like, "You can't get it off." They're like, "You didn't request 2 weeks in advance." And I was like, "I get that, but this is kind of a special circumstance." They're like, "If you don't show up, you're fired." I was like, "I quit," and I just left.
That's messed up. They didn't give you the days off.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. They have to run a business, but I was like,
They have plenty of people.
I'm not coming. So I was like, I don't need this job that bad.
No.
Before that, I worked at Hollywood Palms. I don't know, you Naperville.
Yeah.
You know where that is.
Yeah.
For like 8 months. And then it was just too far because I moved. So it was like a 45-minute drive, and I was 16. So
Not worth it.
wasn't worth my time.
Uh,
Before that, I was only like 20 minutes away, and I was like, whatever, I can make that work. But then I started basketball, so I was in season. So 45 minutes was a stretch.
How was it working there?
It was actually a fun job.
Was it? Heard that. I've heard Portillo's was awful too.
Oh, Portillo's was terrible. It's the worst
Yeah.
job in the world. Don't ever work there.
I don't
I
ever
hope
plan
not,
it.
but
No.
yeah, no.
No.
Worst. Not even close.
I will never work in food. I will never work.
It depends what you do, because like Hollywood Palms is different. It's not working like fast food. Like I was just carrying food to people. I was basically serving. And then I got promoted after 2 months, so I was front office. So I was just selling tickets. So
Nice. Yeah, I'm not working food though. I'm not working grocery store anymore. I'm not working retail anymore. I'm trying to like pretty much just move up.
yeah, after that I did labor. I was at. So I got my license late because I failed my test. I just took driver's ed late. So my birthday's in January and I got it in March.
Oh, it's not bad.
But I got the job. Like I took my test. It was like March 21st or something, and I had the job for like March 24th. I worked at Hollywood Palms for 8 months. Quit. Got a job closer, which was Portillo's. Worked there for like 2 months. That happened, so I quit. And then I did carpet installation for 3 years, and then rehabbing houses.
Nice.
10-minute warning if you guys got enough.
All right, 10-minute warning for personals and breaks. Links are dropped down below. Got Stadium Club and Mosaic draft picks. Homepage at the top if anybody wants personals. Try and fit something in before we call it a day.
Did you see how Ryan's fun with the break?
900 pieces of paper.
Why does that happen? That's like the third problem we've had with eBay this week.
It's between eBay. We don't know if it's just eBay or it's just the Mac.
Oh, just the Mac is the one that causing
Well,
problems?
that's happened to him twice on the Mac within a week. So
Well, Mike
2
had that
weeks.
happen too, though. Did Mike use the Mac that day?
I don't know.
He tried to make a scan sheet and it wouldn't let him make a scan sheet, so he had to scan in all the hit lists one by one.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, it was like 70 packages.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll see. Next week's gonna be fun.
You know, I'm actually a person that I like being busy.
Oh, I do too. It just gets hectic. I mean, you'll be doing this, so you don't have to deal with a lot of it, but it gets crazy. When we do case breaks, it gets crazy. Because he sorts them, and then we gotta make labels, pack them, and they all have to be out in a certain amount of days. It's like we'll do them Tuesday, and they'll like have to be out by Thursday, or else it's considered late, and he gets a strike on his eBay. So we're like hauling ass. So like if you get off this at any time, it's non-stop. Especially next week, because we have 3 breaks. Usually we only do 2. Or if it's a really big one, we do 1.
And it's multi-case.
Trinity's 2. All-Star is 3, and then Chronicles Draft is 2. So he's gonna have to sort through 7 cases in 2 days. And then you have hit list after that, which has to go out on Friday. So that's all the people that didn't get it.
You have what on Friday?
Hitless. So if you bought into a break, and so our breaks are player breaks.
Right.
So you buy 1 player. So if you don't hit, you get put on the hit list, and we send you like compensation,
That's sweet.
depending on what you buy.
Oh yeah.
Like if you don't spend more than like $20, shoot. But like, I mean, we've had breaks where Herbert goes for $3,000. We don't hit any cards. We've had LaMelo go for $2,000. Don't hit any cards. So like, we gotta send him something. Usually they get like a blaster or 2. They know the risk though. If you're buying 1 player for $2,000 in a break, I hope you're fraudulent with money.
Forgot that.
Yeah.
Whoever didn't respond, we're now open on July 5th. Alex got the day off. Let's see what this is all
Yeah, Nick, usually happens when we come off break. We got about 5 minutes left though. Are you ripping one?
Yeah, why not? I sold 2, so I could rip one.
Makes sense. Big rips.
Who am I looking for? Ooh, Sancho, is that good?
Saka's first live autos.
Saka?
Yeah, Saka's first live auto.
Oh, not redemption.
No.
Okay.
Oh, rookie.
I like him. Italy.
No idea who that guy is. First five was not.
$100.
Huh?
He's from Italy.
Okay. It's worth more. I guess that's how it works. Any good rookies?
Some Turkey.
All right, got about 3
Turkish.
minutes. 3 minutes to fit anything in.
I don't even know who these guys are. God, this is painful.
Yeah, your rookies so far from Slovakia and Russia.
That's great. How
Definitely.
about Croatia? A lot of rookies. Look at that. Switzerland.
Boom.
Is that kind of good? Rookie.
I don't know, all these rookies are like 17 years old.
Look at this.
300.
Daily Blind, Netherlands. He's blind. I think he's the goalkeeper too. What a freaking name. Oliver, rookie. Darko. Nico. How many autos do you get in this shit?
One.
Oh my god.
You get one.
Lucas from Finland. Can I get a Ronaldo auto?
You can get Ronaldo all
No, is this Ronaldo? Oh, Ronaldo Sally. Montage. Not the Ronaldo we're looking for. Finland rookie? Austria? Oh, this guy's pretty good. I don't know if he's worth anything.
Maybe you hit some color.
Here's a rookie. Fabian Ruiz. To 49. That's
Oh.
$300. Okay, I'm sure he's not on for sale yet. Is he still playing? Spain. Is
Yeah,
Spain
they're
still
still
on?
on.
There you go. Get that on eBay. I might get $20 back.
Slovakia.
Stanislav,
Slovakia rookies.
Christopher Baumgart,
Oh, look at that.
Russia.
All right, we'll call it there for the day. We're going to get those videos uploaded. Thanks to everybody that hopped in so far. Congrats to all of our hitters.